So the next kind of instrument that was kind of rolling in through the mountains was the guitar, which wasn't really available until Sears and Roebuck made like any instrument that you could imagine available, which really changed American music. While people were in the outhouse perusing that year's offerings, they could decide whether they wanted to add a saxophone to the string band or something. But that's really where the guitar came in, and in some ways it kind of replaced the banjo to some of a degree. But do a little song here that I learned from, let's see which one I want to do. I learned this song from Ray Dellinger. And Ray and I used to come out here and do a lot of programs, and always really enjoyed it. He'd always tell these stories, different things. We lost Ray earlier this year after a long, protracted battle with Alzheimer's, and it's meant a lot to me to be able to carry on some of these songs that Ray sang, even if some of them are ridiculous and sometimes get you in trouble with your wife. Well, my wife Sarah's here. I might see if I can't borrow her for a little bit later to maybe do a song. She's a great fiddle player and great singer, and you can also tell that I did not take this song's advice because she's a very pretty woman. And Ray didn't take his advice either, but we always liked this song. He used to always do it out here for whatever reason, but I'll keep up that tradition, Ray. Always marry an ugly girl, that's the only kind. She should ever leave you, somehow you won't mind. Well, once I married an ugly girl, she drank from a special cup. Wish she had a great big lower lip, but the upper one covered it up. It's always marry an ugly girl, that's the only kind. If she should ever leave you, somehow you won't mind. Well, once I married me an ugly girl, and I thought I had it made. Whenever she undressed at night, the neighbors pulled the shades. Said it's always marry an ugly girl, that's the only kind. If she should ever leave you, somehow you won't mind. Well, once I married an ugly girl, Daddy got uptight. But we had a lovely wedding, even painted the shotgun white. It's always marry an ugly girl, that's the only kind. And if she should ever leave you, somehow you won't mind. This verse cracked me up always. Well, once I had me an ugly girl, she drank from a special glass. Well, she didn't have the hair on top of her head, but she had it all over her feet. Always marry an ugly girl, said that's the only kind. And if she should ever leave you, somehow you won't mind. Love you, Sarah.